I guess what prompted me to move in that direction was Paul's own words, with which 1 Corinthians chapter 1 begins, when he talks about this wonderful church, of the church of God, in fact, in this wicked city of Corinth. And Paul addresses his letter to the saints in Corinth. These holy people, these ones who are sanctified, and he actually praises them for their love and their faith and their grace, at least in the scripture reading we read tonight. And then beginning with the very next verse that we didn't read, he starts taking them to task for their disunity and their backbiting and their very, very strange marital practices and taking each other to court and their disunity in the church and their all sorts of things that were going on and all the theological problems that were tearing the church apart and their strange worship practices. In fact, most of the book of 1 Corinthians is really trying to correct some terrible problems that are going on. But that doesn't stop Paul addressing them as the church of God in Corinth. Let me tell you a little bit about my own story and how I fit into that church of God. I was born in New Zealand. My father was a minister, and because we were a ministerial family, we tended to shift every 12 months to a new place, new school, new house, new work, new church. And for the next 9 years we moved all around New Zealand, about once every year I guess it was. But then we moved in, when I was about 9, to Australia. And we lived in Sydney for a while, then down at Hobart, then at the same pattern, moving every year or two. My dad was a great preacher. I would sit there in the front row of the audience, both in church and in public halls where he would frequently speak, and just sit there enraptured listening to my dad preach. My mother was a godly lady, devoted to his work. She was the one who was running everything and organising in the background and just making sure everything ran smoothly wherever we were. At the age of 14, our family transferred from Australia to England. My dad was asked to head up, and on many occasions that place was packed, night after night, sometimes 3 and 4 times in the one day, with up to 20,000 people who would come to hear the gospel presentations and the lectures. And it was my job to sit at the back of the theatre or the hall where we were running, and I would run the projectors, the old push-me-pull-you projectors where you pushed it this way and this way, remember? And I used to sit there enraptured listening to my dad preach. Yes, growing up, it was always something that, like you probably know, nags in the back of your head that you can't put a finger on, especially the 1960s when the only word for it was something that was illegal and you didn't dare breathe it. And I didn't even know what the word meant. But I knew something was just different. But anyway, you put those things in the back of your head and think, oh, well, one of these days it'll all take care of itself. I finished high school in 1969 and felt a very strong call to the ministry. A call which I don't think to this day has ever left me. I left high school and attended the Adventist College in London, a place called Newbold College, where I was to spend the next 5 years. It meant fulfilling a degree in religion and theology, Bachelor of Theology first, and a Master of Arts in Theology, and in preparation. I then went on to do postgraduate studies in America, and in Michigan, USA, and completed a Master's degree, and it was then that my father passed away very suddenly and unexpectedly at the age of 49, which, when I was only 22 or 23, I thought was a terribly great My mother wanted to come back to Australia. This is where she felt she belonged. We'd been in England for 11 years by this time, and she just wanted to go home, and I don't blame her. There are often key points in your life where your whole life turns like a hinge. And this was the first of 2 significant points in my life where my life completely turned around. Instead of planning to live in England and work there, had a job waiting for me, everything changed in just an instant. And came back to Australia, started work in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, around Woollahra. Some of you know Sydney. He was my boss. That made it clear, I guess. Okay, and he sat me down and said, okay, welcome to our work here, and this is what you'll be doing, these are the forms you fill in, and you You won't be recognised as a proper minister, of course, and you won't even receive a full salary until you're married. And his instruction was, reading between the lines, go and get married. I agreed with him, of course, because back in those days that was the accepted norm and social thing to do. Family expected it, society certainly expected it, my church expected it. I wasn't going to get paid properly until I was. So I suppose I thought to myself, well, that'll fix the problem. You're sniggering because some of you know it doesn't. I thought it did and thought it would, and I guess everyone around me thought it would if they'd known, but we were married in 1977, and over the next few years we've moved around. I guess one of the things that I can point to, and I'm looking back at all of this thinking the way God has led me in the past. Because all through this experience, I'm extremely conscious of the way God has led me, and preserved me, and protected me. I'm also grateful for the fact that at one stage in my theological training, and certainly in my practicing preaching ministry, I had been taught that sin isn't just about doing things that are wrong actions. Sin is much more based on a wrong relationship with God, a broken relationship with God. It's the broken relationship with God that's the sickness, and the things you do wrong, the little evil sins and temptations that you fall into, are the symptoms of that disease we call sin. Does that make sense to you? You see, if you concentrate, as Martin Luther did, on simply confessing sins for all the wrong things you've done, you would spend, like he did, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 hours a day confessing every little peccadillo, every little sin, until even Martin Luther's superior said to him, go away and do some proper sins and come back to me when you've done something really wrong. You see, you can so emphasise, overemphasise even, those little wrong things that you forget the real thing. You see, if doing little things that are wrong are your sins that you worry about, then the opposite is also true. Namely, that doing lots of good things and good deeds makes you right with God. And none of us here would subscribe to that view, would we? That's legalism. That's earning your salvation by doing right things. So if you cannot earn your salvation by doing right things, nor can you lose your salvation by doing lots of wrong things. You see, the corollary works both ways. Just as sin is a broken relationship, so salvation is a restored relationship, which is what Paul is talking about here with the church in Corinth. You have a restored, you are the sanctified ones. You are, in the King James puts it, you are the saints. Saints? After reading the book of the rest of Corinthians, you really wonder about their sanctity. But he says, you are saints. Why? Because you are sanctified in Jesus Christ. That broken relationship has been restored. Well, what then do we do with all these little sins? Well, do what we've always done. Put them on Jesus Christ. Forgiveness has already been provided. I guess it's that kind of theology that kept me going, and still keeps me going even now. Maybe that's why I'm still, after all I've been through, still in the faith, still have faith in Jesus Christ. Unlike, unfortunately, so many other people who go through the kind of struggles that many of us go through. You know what I'm talking about. And don't emerge out the other end, who end up outside the church, outside the faith, outside of Jesus Christ. I suppose I realised I'd made a mistake before even the first anniversary. But then it's too late, so I thought. And so began nearly 30 years of living a double life. That I regret. That, yes, I've admitted my faults. But was the reality, and it's the reality perhaps of many of you in the past. I don't know your story, and that's for you to tell. But living a double life is never easy. Never easy. We shifted often. In my work, we were shifting every year, every couple of years, and every time we shifted to a new town, I'd say, this is an opportunity for a new start. A year or so later, I was saying the same thing again. Then they said, would you like to go to Mount Isa? And I thought, oh, good, Mount Isa, that's at least as remote as anything, and I can get away from it there for sure. Famous last words. Then they said, would you go to Papua New Guinea for 2 years? I thought, that'll be the chance. That's where I really lick this thing for once and for all. I can change. I can cure myself with the power of God. You can change me, Lord. That was my prayer. Please do for me what I can't do for myself. Somewhere over the next few years, I looked at the mirror and admitted out loud for the first time what was increasingly obvious and inevitable. After that, it was just a matter of time. Well, the rest is just a very sad but very short and torturous story, as I had to struggle through the next few months until finally it all came to a head. I left Newcastle, walked out of the house I had, walked out of the job I had, left behind a family. By now my kids were adults and I wasn't so necessarily responsible for them, although I still was in some ways, and continued to support them at university. But I left behind everything I knew, including my own church. I resigned my membership. Although still culturally and theologically, I was still very much a Seventh-day Adventist at heart in terms of my beliefs and my strong faith in God, and that somehow sustained me through those next few months. I then had what I call my wilderness experience. Unemployed, didn't know where to go, didn't know what was going to happen to me. Casting yourself completely on God like that is perhaps the strongest test of a person's faith. God, here I am. What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? Then began an amazing journey, which I didn't realise until it was all over. That because I went here, I met so-and-so who introduced me to this. And because I went there, this happened. And because of that, something else took place that directly led to something else, that led to something else, that led to something else, and I didn't realise it. Until eventually, when that long journey was over, and I'll get to the end point in a moment, I could look back and suddenly all the dots connected. And I could say, aha, Jesus led me all the way. What happened was that I was led to go to Brisbane. I applied for lots of jobs, nothing related to my formal work, of course. It was impossible, unfortunately, at that stage. Finally found a job in Melbourne, an interview. And in the course of 3 days, I had a job, a place to live, a flyer in the letterbox inviting me to the local church, which I accepted and have been going there ever since. And I met someone online. John. At that moment I could look back and say, yes, indeed, everything suddenly came together. I thank God for the way He led, because all of a sudden life had meaning again. The last 7 years since that all happened have been the happiest years of my life, and ones I wouldn't have missed for anything. Jesus has led me all the way. He's kept my faith strong through all of the ups and downs of my life. Paul's story, your story, my story, our story, is what God wants to take and use and to share with other people.